now from the desk of the superintendent's office, it's time for Super News.
Hi, I'm Alex Schneider.
And I'm Barry Lemoyne, and welcome to Super News, where we take a quick look at some of the good things happening in our school system.
We'll kick things off with some high kicking as we see the members of the CHS performing groups involved in a dance-intensive class led by Chalmette High School alum Scarlett Lankin. This high-energy learning session is in preparation for the upcoming Christmas show, taking place on December 5th and 6th, and was a great example of our alum giving back to our schools.
Musical theater intensive means I'm taking famous works choreographed by Agnes DeMille, Jerome Robbins, and Michael Bennett, and teaching and educating the students of Chalmette High today. Right now we're working on hot chocolate, which will be featured in the Christmas variety show. This is just a small way to give back to the school that gave so much to me.
And while these performers were preparing for the stage, the CHS Tech crew recently showcased all the magic that takes place behind the scenes in its recent light and sound show. Called It's So Random, the show also included guest performers in an effort to highlight every aspect of the varied productions that are a part of the cultural arts season. Congratulations to Chalmette High alums Fred Hebert and Brianna Acosta and all their techies for bringing this show to life.
And now we'll head over to Arlene Miro Elementary to see what's buzzing at the home of the bees.
Hi, I'm Erin Funes.
And I'm Layla England, and welcome to Arlene Miro Elementary School and for our Super News segment.
We'll kick things off with some music as Mr. Landry, our band teacher, is teaching music through performance with his bucket band and percussion ensembles. Students develop their performance skills in weekly rehearsals, and they display these skills by performing for school and community-related events.
These skills include understanding and demonstrating the basic elements of music and drumming techniques, including beat, rhythm, sight reading, proper grip, and posture. Students also learn different styles of music like classic rock, hip-hop, jazz, funk, and holiday songs. Drumline cadences are also learned and performed.
I tell you, that drum program can't be beat. In other news, as a culminating activity on the human body, Ochsner Performances training head coach Lance Lacoste came to Mrs. Lacoste's first grade class to show the children how to live a healthy lifestyle. He did agility drills, speed improvement drills, and jumping drills. The students loved working out with a coach that trains athletes, including college and professional athletes.
Our second graders recently finished a unit on fairy tales and tall tales and enjoyed a day devoted to these stories. Students came to school dressed as their favorite fairy tale or tall tale character and enjoyed flapjacks for breakfast, just like Paul Bunyan. The students at Miro Elementary love learning and reading about fairy tales.
And now we'll go from those granting wishes to those granting grants. Recently, our school received funding from the Joe W. and Dorothy Dorset Brown Foundation to participate in a service learning project. Third grade students at Miro Elementary School will be partnering with the LSU Coastal Roots program in an effort to restore our wetlands.
The students will plant and nurture cypress trees in our very own school courtyard and take a trip to transplant the healthy plants in South Louisiana. The Brown Foundation will be funding this project as the students lead the way in carrying out this plan as our wetland warriors.
Hey Layla, do you know the name of the loneliest swamp in Louisiana? Bayou South?
Anyway, thanks for tuning in to our Super News, and now we are happy to introduce a new segment for our Super News called Across the Board, where we meet some of our hard-working school board members. Bye!
Hi, I'm Diana Dysart, Vice President of the St. Bernard Parish School Board, and I have been serving on the school board representing District 7 since 1983.
Hello, my name's Cliff England, President of St. Bernard Parish School Board. I've been on the school board since 1995.
I earned a degree in elementary education, and I had a master's degree in supervision and administration, and I taught here at Miro Elementary School, and I thought that I could make some contribution in another way serving on the school board and to make some positive changes that I felt like were needed at the time.
I saw the need down in the Miro area back then. There was no elementary school. And so I talked to some supervisors in the school system, and they said, well, we have a vacancy in the District 9. Would you like to run? So I told them, I said, well, okay, I'll take a look at it. I said, as long as I can get things done, you know. They said, sure. So all in all, that's how Davies got started. And that's the reason why I got on the school board, because there was a need in the Miro area to have Joe Davies.
St. Bernard Parish school system is, I think, the best because of the people. Our people here, our teachers, our support personnel, all of the individuals working in our school are so sincere and dedicated, and they give their hearts to our children. And they do it not just only for a job. They love what they do, and our children benefit from each and every one of the personnel in our school system.
It's fantastic. You know, today you got Olympic-sized swimming pool. You know, you got the arts building. You got Chalmette High with the sport field. You got all the schools are revamped. You know, to A1 condition. You know, so but the children of St. Bernard really deserve this.
I love education, I love children, and I love St. Bernard Parish, and I just want to continue to contribute to see our parish thrive and grow and do great things for our children.
Thank you, Cliff and Diana, 2 more proud graduates of our public schools. And speaking of alumni, Friday nights under the lights continue to be a gathering place for so many owls, past and present. In addition to the football games, the Chalmette High School Alumni Association recently hosted an after-game social. The Charmers held its annual dance clinic, and dozens of alumni band members returned to perform as part of the fun.
And now we'll go from owls to eagles as we fly over to St. Bernard Middle School for its Super News Report.
Hello, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Roderick, and we'll start our Super News with our recent Super Dance, our Back to School Dance. Hosted by our student council, attendance was at an all-time high and a great opportunity for the whole school to come together and have some fun and dance the night away.
2 other events also demonstrated our school's commitment to connecting with our school's community. First up was our Moms and Muffins event, where all moms and female guardians were invited to join our students along with the SBM staff to enjoy breakfast in a casual social atmosphere.
Our male mentors also got into action when our school hosted Dads and Donuts, giving all of the adults in our lives the opportunity to get involved. These fun functions are a way to show that education truly is a team effort. Hey Sydney, do you know why the donut went to the dentist? To get a filling.
And speaking of silent, our school continues its SSR program, Sustained Silent Reading, which allows our students and staff the opportunity to read a book of choice for 10 minutes every day in homeroom. Students keep a reading log and take accelerated reading quizzes to earn a host of rewards and prizes. It's also a daily reminder that reading is its own reward.
Our sports teams also give us a lot to cheer about. Here we see some of the fun that was a part of our recent school-wide pep rally. Our volleyball, football, and swimming teams were featured at the rally. Thanks to our coaches and student athletes for your commitment, and best of luck as your seasons continue.
Good luck to them, and thanks to you for watching. Now back to you guys at the Penn TV studio. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, St. Bernard, for that report. In other news, interns from Tulane University continue their field work in St. Bernard Parish, visiting schools to learn and to teach. Here we see them working with students at Chalmette High School, talking about the importance of nutrition and hydration.
Most animal products are going to be higher in saturated fat because that's where we get it from. So it's kind of interesting that you went from a cheese pizza, and a meat and cheese pizza has much more saturated fat than just the wing. So if you think about meat and cheese together, that's always going to raise the saturated fat content. So you could always consider just having one and not both.
And speaking of CHS, Owl Week kicked off recently. This week of spirit, school pride, and themed dress-up days are always a highlight of the school year.
And while fall is a busy season for our student athletes, it also marks the beginning of a different season, academic games. Recently, some of our best and brightest students from across the district competed, learning and growing in hopes of qualifying for the national tournament taking place later this spring. Thank you to all of our coaches and sponsors for being a part of this important program.
And speaking of important, this month we begin our teacher and pupil appraisal recruitment efforts throughout the region. We are looking for passionate, dedicated educators who are interested in making a difference in the lives of children. Our recruitment team will be visiting LSU, UNO, Southeastern, Xavier, and Loyola this month. There are 2 different tracks towards employment here in St. Bernard Parish. For those educators who already have or are in the process of receiving their certification, we have our traditional application process, which can be found by visiting the Human Resource page on our district website. Those who are certified are encouraged to apply ASAP, as positions for the winner sometimes become available and are filled very quickly. For those interested in our alternative certification, Teach St. Bernard, you will need to apply for the program first by visiting our website. Applicants must have a bachelor's degree, at least a 2.5 GPA, pass Praxis 1 or equivalent ACT or SAT, and pass a content area praxis. Applications for the program are open and will close in February. Here in St. Bernard Parish, we are lucky to have the best educators in the state and even the nation. If you want to be the best, come join the best and apply today.
Well, that would just about do it for this edition of Super News. But before we go, we just want to remind everyone that October 10th marks the end of the first 9 weeks period.
And that report card conferences will take place for elementary, middle, and high school on October 22nd, 23rd, and 24th.
It's a great way for our parents and families to stay informed, stay involved, and always stay connected.
And for all of us here at Penn TV, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Super News, where we always let the Super News roll. We'll see you next time.